Well, good evening, friends. It's so good. Thanks if you just tuned into this video. I just want to thank you. Yeah, I'm walking at the track again, feeling good tonight, and in some way, and I'm feeling so thankful. I'm thankful tonight. I am kind of rejoicing, and I'm glad, and I'm happy. But when we look at our world, it's like you can't help but think, man, it's so complicated out there. How do you figure it out? What's happening to our world? There's just a lot of weighing on this world. There's a lot of pressure pushing in one way and pulling in another way. And sometimes we don't know which way to go. Sometimes we don't even see clearly what our path is supposed to be. People have actually asked me, which way am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do in this circumstance, in that circumstance? I mean, there's people who are having financial difficulties. There's people who are, and I receive some calls, not some, quite a few actually, people who are struggling in relationships, people who struggle with their children, with their marriage, or having issues with their parents. Some have very elderly parents that they have to look after, and some very elderly parents have to look after their grown-up kids because the grown-up kids didn't go into a favorable direction, and now they're sort of went around in circles. Oh man, there's those who are hungry, there's those who are thirsty, there's some who are in the hospital receiving bad news right now. There's some who are receiving amazing news. Maybe a little child just cried for the first time. Behold, life. And then maybe there's in another place, maybe another location far away, another child just stopped breathing. Maybe the other child wasn't even born yet. You don't think that's a big problem? And man's wisdom said, no, you're not wanted. So we'll eradicate you because you're not a baby. I was watching my granddaughter today, and for the first time she gets to spend, granddaughter Audrey, she gets to spend time with her little cousin, who is, Audrey's 8 and her little cousin is 5 months old. And some of you might know Audrey. She just loves babies, and she gets to spend a couple of days over at my son Matthew's house and help Lizzie look after Millie Joe. And they send me pictures, but I didn't even need pictures. I just know my little Audrey, she loves babies. Man, like we used to buy her these little dolls that can talk and that can cry, and some of them can even pee. And she learned how to put a diaper. I mean, they were life size. Buckle her in her little buggy. I shared that video a long time ago, and she just pretended to be one of these little mummies looking after her. And that's when she was only like 4 or 5 years old. Imagine the joy changing a real baby's diaper, or at least learning to change. But you tell me, well, it's so confusing, it's so complicated. It's like, what are we supposed to believe? And who's our friend? Who's our enemy? What's going on? And, I go to the Bible and it's so clear. It says, lean on the Lord your God. In all your ways, go to him, acknowledge him, go to him. And it says that he will make your path straight. He will show you the way that you should go. And so, I can't tell from where you're sitting what the view looks like in front of you. But God knows. And God knows what's going on in your life. I know a long time ago, God reached down and grabbed me too. I said, God, I don't know what's going on in my life, but maybe you do. Can you show me something? So friends, I want to encourage you tonight. No matter what your circumstances, no matter how much hardship you have, or how happy you are. Some of you are just so happy right now. You think you're on the top of the world. Just remember, these are circumstances. Tomorrow, they may change. God knows what's happening in your life. Press close to him. and He will show you the way. Amen. Thanks for joining me tonight on this walk. I just want to bless you. I just pray that you have a wonderful evening with your family, that you have a beautiful, quiet, and restful sleep, and that tomorrow you wake up. And when you wake up, you'll know that you've been refreshed and renewed. That's the way I want to be. I hope it's the same with you. May God bless you. I got to keep walking here. All right. Ciao.